So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
He's tried one! Fantastic from Fernandez! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Solbakken. Tries to pass it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that should get the job done. Looking to play him in. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the right. Solbakken. He is through here. Solbakken! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 23 minutes is number 9.
How's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's in a chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Mbappe! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 34 minutes is
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Kylian Mbappe.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's an imaginative pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Solbakken.
Will be 3 minutes at a
Driving
time.
forward. Now it's Gordon. And it's Fernandez. There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
So that was the first half. We believe the boys can turn it around. Of course they will.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out towards the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's got the beating of his man. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. Fernandez looking to add to his goal. Now it's Fernandez. Takes a shot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe, and he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a cute ball. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Gordon. And the return pass. He's in a great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Fernandez. And that's that. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more.
Lupa di subscribe guys, subscribe dulu yang baru gabung.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi, and Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. We have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Caicedo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's neat. And cross. Messi! Well, now and it's come back out to him. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now the ball in. Played back in. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Driving forward. He's on it. Can he get away? That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. He's gone direct here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde, given the lift of his goal. That's travelling a long way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread neatly. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is a great pick out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nicely intercepted. Mbappe chasing after it. Gordon. That's a cute ball. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target. Mbappe
Probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
No, again there's... And the shot!
Nah, ni dito mah.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how could they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Almost an hour gone. He's found a way through. Cross flung in towards, but then he shoots. It's in. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
63 minutes is number 17.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Just about within shooting range. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Valverde. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Substitution on the field, number 31.
And we have our very first
8.
corner.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Cleared away.
18.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gordon really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And smartly reclaimed. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, this could be a chance. He's looking wide, and he's certainly onside here. Messi! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Can he finish? We've got a goal! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Header! That's another chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now then, and the finish! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Fernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in here. Here comes another cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a...
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Billing. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Gordon's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Gordon. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. That's tidy. Camavinga gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. A heavy challenge. Mbappe is being harried and hassled. Oh, terrible pass. Played into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Good chance here! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Babu. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Messi. Billing, who does have an assist to his name.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Back into the middle, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's... and the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right, and he's picked it up out wide.